Welcome everybody. A new year. Haven't posted a lot in 2021, but I'm 2022. I want to post a lot here on my channel. It's going to be officially 14, 15, like 16 years since I've been on YouTube. One of the original YouTubers and all that, 2006. So, anyways, yeah. Today I want to post a video about 20 of my favorite, not my all-time favorite, but a couple of TV series and all that, animated TV series that I just really, really enjoy, that I cherish so much, that I could really watch every day. The first one has to be probably one of the most underrated one in my list. It's not going to be in order and all that, just really random. The Critic. Pretty much, it's about Jay Sherman and all that. He's a critic. He reviews movies and such. And yeah, his boss pretty much berates him. He makes fun of him. He criticizes him. He humiliates him a lot of times, and pretty much has no respect for him from anybody. Probably his son, probably his sister, and all that. Um, his father is pretty much an idiot. His mother is he's adopted, so his mother's weird too. His parents, his adopted parents, are weird. But his sister Margot, pretty good character. Yeah, just pretty much him living with his son and all that, living with his son, I should say, in New York City and all that, and a lot of the stuff that happens to Jay Sherman. Certainly the the little the episode. I can't say the word, but the episode that you had on Simpsons and all that, I loved it. So, um, South Park. There's been a lot of hit and misses in episodes in South Park and all that, but for the last 24 years, South Park, to me, honestly, has been probably one of the most, sometimes most controversial, sometimes most, what the hell am I watching type of stuff. I own the two video games that they released and all that. I haven't beaten any of them, but yeah, I just love South Park so much. Own the only movie they ever did, bigger, longer, and uncut. Wish I actually wish that one day that they make another movie and all that. Just pretty much end the series and then end the movie. Just take the movie and end the series with the movie itself. So it would be fun. But yeah, just I don't really need to know. I don't really need to know. You don't really need to know what South Park is. So yeah, it's sometimes gross. It's sometimes offensive. It's sometimes um, a lot of care. Certainly, Cartman gets his comeuppance and all that, in a good way. But yeah, I haven't watched a lot of the specials in season 24. But yeah, the next one is a series that I really, really, truly loved. Originally watched it on Fox when it first came on. Love it so much. The PJs, a must, excuse me, a must own TV series on DVD. If you can't find it anywhere, go online, go find a couple episodes. It's so freaking good. Probably the later seasons are not as good because I don't think Eddie Murphy is part of the later seasons and all that. But it's about 30 good stubs and all that. He pretty much runs a dilapidated, potato, dilapidated housing project and all that apartment. And yeah, a lot of the fucked up shit that happens in his life. Either pretty much everybody hates him. He's such sometimes he's such a butthole and all that. He's just really he's just Murray and Muriel. Yeah, Muriel. Muriel's wife and all that. Awesome character. The actress Loretta. Yeah, Loretta Devine does an amazing job at this, and a lot of the characters uh, are amazing. Probably one of my favorite ones has to be the crack addict. It's so funny. I don't know, it just really does all sorts of different little stupid things and all that. That just really pisses off Thurgood. So probably one episode that I do remember. They were so happy they got themselves a new door. And then it got stolen. Yeah, or the toilet episode where they pretty much put computerized toilet and all that, and all hell breaks loose and everything, and they get rid of it and such. Outside, they pretty much take it outside, and I think it becomes a fountain at the end of the episode. Just a really good, good series that not a whole lot of people talk about. The next one, love Beavis and Butthead, but probably one of my favorite series. If I had to choose one, King of the Hill. I remember back in the 90s watching the series on Fox when it originally came on till the series finale. They're supposed to, I think on Netflix or some streaming service, something like that. They're supposed to do a continuation of this series. It's a shame that they killed Cotton in the series. It's a rare occasion that you see a major character that they kill and all that. Peggy. Peggy's probably the least favorite character of everybody. She can be really annoying a lot of times. She's pretty much horrible in Spanish, talking Spanish and all that. Certainly the episode where she kidnaps a little Spanish girl and all that. You got Hank Hill, pretty much is obsessed with propane and propane accessories. Well, what I really like about the series is they go way back into Hank's childhood, I should say. How Cotton berates him and everything, and just really, to me, honestly, a lot of the ways that the mannerism and all that, the way Hank lives his life and such, pretty much has to do with his father. He doesn't want to be like his father, Cotton Hill. Um, Pretty much was a hard ass to Hank, to a point that he had another kid, and he called him GH, Good Hank. So he met his brother in Japan, and yeah, he pretty much has best friends and all that. Dale, the conspiracy nut and all that. Dale, Bill, and Boomhauer. Bill pretty much used to be a major football star in high school and really a big jacked up guy. And pretty much when he came back from the army, his wife left him, and now he's pretty much a shell of his former self. He's a loser. He's pathetic. And Boomhauer is pretty much a ladies' man. Ladies' man that a one night stand with any lady out there. So he's like, let's say like the Quagmire of not at extreme, but like the Quagmire of King of the Hill. But Quagmire's a lot more obsessed, sex obsessed and all that. But yeah, but him, he loves the ladies. So okay, The Simpsons, man, 33rd, 34th season, something I don't remember. I think 34th. I think 32nd, 33. I don't remember. I think it's 32nd, or second season, something like that. I don't remember. But anyways, yeah, really love the series of The Simpsons. Growing up and all that, I remember watching a lot of the series on Fox, and when it came on reruns and all that, syndication and everything. A lot of the early South Bob episodes, I really love when he tried to kill Selma, Krusty, Bart. I cannot remember the name of the episode. It was based off of a movie and all that, but I cannot remember the name. It's basically him being released from prison and all that, and just torturing Bart and everything. Which I can't remember what the name of the episode is, but yeah, just really probably, in my own honest opinion, probably one of the greatest episodes of The Simpsons ever made. Um, anyways, yeah, The Simpsons. We're not as great now. They're not as great, I should say, as they used to be. But several months ago, when they did the two-parter with Ned Flanders and everything, just really loved it. Loved it so much that I hope they release more seasons of The Simpsons at some point, or probably just release a one DVD of just that particular episode and all that. It's so good. I think it's Nettie something. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah, it was so good. It was basically about Ned Flanders finding like hundred some $1,000 and excuse me, donating the movie, the money, the movie. Yeah, I'm donating. That's what happens when you don't edit or anything like that. But yeah, donating money and all that. So yeah, pretty much a killer is after him when he finds out that Ned Flanders pretty much gave away the money. So it's up to Ned Flanders to try to find a way to just pretty much escape him and everything. A psychotic killer. Just a really good episode. Anyways, let's go to the next series. Rick and Morty. I'll be honest. Oh my god. It's just an awesome series. Rick Sanchez and all that, and Morty pretty much have all sorts of adventures and everything. Different universes and all that. Probably some good episodes. Some good moments in the series. I should say is probably the episode where they showed like different universe TV shows and commercials and everything. It was so funny. I actually wish that they would do an episode like that once a season. But yeah. But season 5, my God, was season 5 amazing. I just really loved it. From the Captain Planet parody to Rick and Two Crows, the anime, certainly the anime opening, and the robots, which I cannot pinpoint. I'm not really that big on anime and everything and these old cartoons, but it's like a parody of some sort. It's not. I can't remember what is. I can't remember. I know it's something I know, but I don't remember. It's pretty much Rick finds like some sort of robot and all that, and from different universes and all that, and they combine the robots together, and oh my god, it's a really fun episode. Or the episode in the I think the early season where Rick creates different version of his family and all that, and himself and everything, decoys. And is that family decoy or is the family after that decoy? You don't really know until the end. So the decoy episode, just really love that episode. I hope season 6 is as fun as season 5 was. Season 5, I wanted to fucking watch more episodes. Oh my god, I have not seen a series like this in a long time that enthralled me so much. And I'm pretty picky. I'm pretty picky um, at TV shows and all that. But what I really like about Rick and Morty is Rick pretty much is a dick and all that, but deep down, he likes his family and everything. For a lot of you people that watch the series, you know that Rick created his own Rickopoly, or I don't know how they call it, but yeah, pretty much run by the all the other Ricks and all that. Like in I don't know, it's Empire, whatever. I don't remember what they call it, but yeah, really highly intelligent human being. So pretty much he created that mostly because his wife and girl and all that in different universe were killed, and he just became the Rick that you see now because of that. Yeah, it's just really an amazing series. To me, to a point that you can take the series anywheres, like any different universe that you could create and all that. Okay, the next one, excuse me, the next one is Courage the Cowardly Dog. Love the series so much. It's pretty much about courage, getting scared about anything. Pretty much anybody that comes to his house thinks they're monsters, demons, or people that are out to kill his owners and all that. Um, Eustace and Muriel and all that. Eustace pretty much a lot of times is a grumpy old man and all that, and just really hates Courage. But yeah, Courage during a lot of episodes, Courage, well, all the episodes, Courage tries to either rescue his owners and all that, or gets kidnapped, or what 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 misadventure that he thinks in his head and all that. Just really an awesome series that you don't see a lot of. I'm gonna say this a lot. You don't see a lot of. It's stuff that like this that I love, that has imagination, that just pretty much makes you think. Stuff like that I just really love. Um, the next one is, oh, okay. Sorry about that. Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck is such an amazing series. Certainly the new Ducktales. I actually loved um, the origin story of Darkwing Duck and all that. The way they did it and everything. Just really, probably one of my favorite new Ducktales episodes and all that. That the old Darkwing Duck becomes a Negaduck and everything. So it's just really fun. Probably I should say a different spin on how Darkwing Duck became Darkwing Duck. So, but yeah, pretty much about Darkwing Duck and Saint Canard and all that, fighting crime and everything, and probably one of my favorite character in the series has to be Goslin, mostly because um, she has pep inside of her. Like she don't take shit from nobody, and if she wants to do something, she does it. A lot of times she gets herself in trouble and all that, but yeah, it's characters you don't see a lot of kids that um, pretty much can defend themselves and just really don't take shit from a lot of the characters, and just really and such. It's just really awesome character. I think the new Goslin is not as um vibrant as the old Goslin and all that, but I think she's a lot more intelligent. She knows her surroundings and everything. But yeah, um, we have from Ducktales to Darkwing Duck, Launchpad comes in the series and all that, and he still crashes. a lot of times. um, does he really crash? I don't remember. I think he does crash a lot of times, but yeah. You have a lot of the villains, Negaduck, you have Bushroot, you got um, Megavolt, you have Quackerjack, like the Jester type character. And probably one of my favorites of many episodes. I think 3, 4, 5 episodes has to be the Justice Ducks episodes. I just really love them. I remember renting a lot of the VHS tapes when I was a kid, and I'm so happy that we actually got the those episodes on DVD. We didn't get the entire series on DVD, but it is available on Disney Plus. So, whew. Okay, trying to say a lot of things in once. um, wow, already 21 minutes. Okay, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Ducktales. Ducktales is an amazing series. I remember again watching it as a kid about Scrooge McDuck and his nephews Huey, Louie, and Dewey. And probably one of my favorite episodes has to be of many. You have the Duck and the Iron Mask, the episode where Ducksworth is fired and all that. Huey, Dewey, and Louie goes with him and all that at the bus stop, and they get zapped into a ship and all that, and they basically get um, kidnapped by like vegetable people and all that, and they're treated like slaves and such. Just really good episodes like that. Some other good episodes. Probably the origin of Gizmo Duck. The 5 episode miniseries of that. Love those. Since I was a kid, I love watching those episodes. Um, it's just really fun watching a character that they bring in and all that, and in the characters itself has an origin. It's not like today. A lot of shows, here's a character. What's the origin of the character? Where he came from? I don't know. Just right there. I don't know. It's just there's a lot of good shows these days, and you're gonna see a lot of them. But yeah, just like Rick and Morty and some other ones that I'm gonna show soon. But yeah, Ducktales, probably one of the greatest animated um, theme song ever written. Um, the new one, I'll be honest, I love it so much, but it's never going to beat the original 1980s, early 90s DuckTales and all that. Own the complete series. I'm so happy that they decided to release the fourth volume. Okay, Rugrats. Rugrats, another series that I remember watching when I was a kid. I think it's 92, 93, something like that. 91. I don't remember if I actually watched in 91. Probably later, a couple years later. But I remember liking it a lot. And it was so fun. It's a series that doesn't take itself serious. It's just a really fun show with babies that just have adventures and all that. Don't really need to talk too much about the series. Pretty sure a lot of you people out there have seen it. Um, all grown up, I don't think they ever released a complete series of that on DVD, but yeah, I know there's a new series of Rugrats. I don't really care for it and all that. It's probably good, but me, CGI, and I'm not really that big on CGI animation. It has to be something special. It's not really that special. The original Rugrats, to me, honestly, is a lot more special than the new one that they did and all that. So, um, Teddy Ruxpin, the original series, just really surprises me that they never released a new series of Teddy Ruxpin. Um, because Teddy Ruxpin was so fun, and the later seasons were garbage. Like the animation was garbage. Not the show, but the animation was garbage and everything. The studio that produced that and animated that and all that, I don't think they had that much money, and it never really had an actual ending. So it's pretty much about Teddy Ruxpin and a lot of his friends and all that trying to search for treasure and everything. Um, one major thing that I remember is the prince right here. Him, I cannot remember what his name was. Pretty much transforms into some sort of like monster with armor and everything. I remember when I was a kid watching that, and I was always fascinated about that. I don't know why, but just the world of Teddy Ruxpin is so colorful, is so beautiful, so gorgeous and everything. So, such a series that I'm so happy to own. A series that it's one in a lifetime series, Adventure Time. Um, man, Adventure Time is so amazing. I remember, I think it took me a year, a month, not a month, a week or two to watch the entire series, and I just fell in love with the series from beginning to end. It's pretty much about Finn and Jake. Finn and Jake and all that in their clubhouse. I have all sorts of adventures and everything. The more the series advances and all that, the more characters are introduced and everything. Marceline is amazing. I love a Vampire Queen and all that. Um, and the Ice King. Probably one of my favorite arcs in the entire series has to be Marceline and the Ice King. Just really the story of how the Ice King became Ice King and all that. Simon did something horrible. He put the hat on and just pretty much started to transform into the Ice King and everything. And pretty much for I think close to 1,000 years, he's been the Ice King and such. So Marceline was best friends with Simon, the original man that was before he became the Ice King and all that. Yeah, there's so many different characters. I think there's Fire Princess, Princess Bubblegum. I One of my many favorite characters in the series. Really intelligent character that just pretty much a lot of her subjects she creates herself. So I just really enjoy the interaction with a lot of the characters. Um, and such. During the series evolving, um, we meet Jake and Finn's parents and all that. What really happened to them, and um, Finn's real father, who he was, and why he left them and everything, and his mother and such. Yeah, it's just really tragic. Um, sometimes, yeah, sometimes tragic moments in the series that is sad. So there's some really sad moments in the series. So yeah. The next one, Garfield and Friends, 1990s. Uh, very early. Excuse me, very early 1990s, 1990, 1991. U.S. Acres was amazing. I remember watching that. I don't even remember. I don't know if we have it in Canada, U.S. Acres and all that in the newspaper. But I know Garfield we have. But I don't really remember U.S. Acres. I always thought it was something that they created for the show, but years later I found out that it was Jim Davis that created U.S. Acres and all that, Orson's Farm and everything. Pretty much it's about U.S. Acres, about Orson, Roy, um, what was his name? Roy and Wade. Wade the duck that is afraid of everything. When I mean everything, he's afraid of water. He's afraid of his own shadow. He's afraid of the dark. He's afraid of the road. He's afraid of gravel. He's afraid of grass. There's nothing he's not afraid of. Everything frightens him, and it's just really it's funny. But yeah, and then we got the series Garfield. Pretty much love a lot of start stuttering and all that. Love the interaction with a lot of the characters with like Normal and all that. A lot of times takes Normal and um, sends Normal to Abu Dhabi or what was the name of the clown again? I can't remember, but he would always, "Hey, cat." I don't know if that was an inspiration from Krusty or whatsoever, but yeah. Um, my God. I know Krusty was an inspiration from the clown from the creator's hometown, all that, Rusty Nails. So, but yeah, John still is an idiot and all that. He was an idiot in the the comics and all that. He's still an idiot there. You have Odie, pretty much a moron a lot of times. Garfield torments him. So, and I do remember watching a lot of the released on video movies, um, specials, I should say, when he meets his mother. When he meets his mother, when he goes to Hollywood, when Odie goes to Pound, and a lot of these um, releases and all that were pretty awesome. I wish I owned them on DVD. I think they're pretty rare now. But yeah. And the one funny thing is it's 20th Century Fox, but it came on CBS. It's just really weird. But yeah, Garfield and Friends, I would highly recommend anybody out there. If you love Garfield, man, go watch it. It's so amazing. Um, Kim Possible. Kim Possible, since I remember watching it, I think 2006. It's always timeless, Disney. But anyway, yeah, 2006. I just fell in love with the series. It's pretty much about Kim Possible, Kimberly Possible, pretty much being a secret agent and all that, and trying to fight crime and everything. Her father is rocket science. Her mother is a brain surgeon. Is twin, the dweebs and all that. It's two brothers, Jim and Tim. Jim and Tim, I think, something like that. Are super intelligent. They create all sorts of things, either rocket ships or something to amuse themselves. And then we have uh damn it. I'm thinking of something else right now. Ron Stoppable. Having a brain fart. Ron Stoppable and his little companion Rufus, Nick and Morat. He's pretty much the comedy need hire show itself. Um, and a lot of times when they have adventures and all that, he pretty much gets himself in a lot of trouble. Um, yeah, you have a lot of major villains like Monkey Fisk, Dr. Dragon, and Shigo. Shigo is an awesome character in the series. Dr. Dragon is an idiot. Just pretty much tries a lot of times to stop Kim Possible and all that, but he can't. And probably the Stitch in Time episodes are probably some of my favorite episodes in the series. The many episodes that they did. Just pretty much Shigo takes over the world and all that, and yeah, awesome episodes. Okay, A. Arnold, the complete series. Love the series. since it came on. I remember watching it. I think in two did it come on in 2000? I thought it was back in the 90s. But yeah, 2000. I was way past my teenage years and kid years and all that. But yeah, Ian Arnold, and the other amazing little Nickelodeon TV series and all that. Um, the movie that they did release originally was supposed to be the Jungle movie back in the day, but they decided to release instead the A.R. Arnold movie, which was decent, was good, but not what the fans wanted. They wanted the Jungle movie, which later on, I think close to 20 years later, would come um, on DVD, and it's awesome. Just really, it's a rare occasion you see a series like that get concluded. So yeah. X-Men. X-Men, the 1990s, the 90s, I should say, not 1990s, but 90s animated series. A lot of it is based off of the original comics. And talking about comics, I was actually listening to a person on YouTube today talking about that Sony. Is it Sony? No, not Sony. What? Excuse me. Warner Brothers wants to get rid of Batman and Superman. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. They don't want to have Superman and Batman anymore. They want to create a different universe with different characters. Um, with the Flashpoint paradox and all that, they want to erase everything that Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck did in those movies and all that, Batman and Superman. I don't know. It scares me. It just really fucking scares me. But I don't know. Probably let's cross our fingers. Let's cross our fingers. If the Batman makes a lot of money, they'll probably rethink it. But being idiots like they are and all that at that studio, it wouldn't surprise me. Even if the damn movie made $500 million, $1 billion, they probably would. They don't really care about money anymore. So it's just really frustrating watching a lot of good ideas from years 30, 40 years ago, amazing ideas that they could put on paper and do live action films with and all that. They could take like the Court of Owls, Batman, the Court of Owls, or um, what other ones that it's just really surprising to me that they never did an entire animated Court of Owls movie and all that, because then with the new game, excuse me, with the new game coming out, I don't know, we just really with the Court of Owls appear in that game, it would like pretty much be amazing having that, but you never know. A lot of these studios don't really give a damn about us anymore, and the way I see it is a lot of directors, a lot of the people that write movies now, they write it for their friends in Hollywood. They don't give a damn about the fans anymore. And to me, honestly, we need to take everything back to what it was. But it's never going to go back to the way it was and all that. Probably at some point I will do rant about this, but I don't want to talk too much about that. So, anyways, let's go back to the original topic I was talking about. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original one, the 1986 series. Love it to death, but this is number two. This right here is probably has to be number one. The 2003 series, mostly because it's grittier. It's based off of the original 1984 comics, and I just really love it. The Shredder is vicious and just really having an Untron as a villain, all that, as being the Shredder himself, is brilliant. I don't know. A lot of people don't like that idea, but it's. I don't know who actually came up with the idea of having an Untron Shredder and all that. So, for a lot of you people out there wondering what I'm talking about, Untron, Krang. Krang is an Untron. So, he is actually based off of the Untron comics, the Ninja Turtles and all that. Anyways, the next one is a series that, again, I'm still saying this, that you don't see a lot of these days. The Boondocks. The Boondocks is the DVD is uncensored, uncut, and it just really doesn't pull out. It pulls out all the punches and just really tells it the way it should be. So for a black animated, you don't see a lot of black animated TV series nowadays. Even in the past, man, it's so funny. It's so awesome when you have different minds and people that just really care about what they're doing, and when they have a point that they can actually say it and all that without the studio saying no, you can't do this, you can't do that. So yeah, it's fun. Granddad and Dewey are probably my two favorite characters. It's been a long time since I've seen the series. I don't really remember too much. I've seen a couple episodes. I've never really seen the entire series. Okay, I've never seen the entire series. Wow, that's long. Okay, last but not least, I'm just really had to leave this. Futurama. Amazing. Such an amazing series. Why I love Futurama. Excuse me. Okay. Why I love Futurama so much is mostly I love time travel. I love what could happen in the future, what happened in the past, and a lot of the things and everything. It's pretty much about pizza boy, a pizza boy, a pizza boy. I'm not Italian, anyways, but yeah, it's about Philip G. Fry in '99 and all that. Goes to deliver pizza and cryogenical, a place where you freeze people and all that, and my brain doesn't want to say it right now, but anyways, I think 1,000 years later he gets unfrosted, and yeah, pretty much everybody they ever knew are dead, and he just pretty much lives his life with his best friend Bender, and works at what's it called again? I can't remember. Well, anyways, it's a shipping company, and Leela is the main person that runs that, the captain of the ship and all that, and you have his nephew, his great nephew, which I cannot remember his name right now. Professor Farnsworth. Yeah, Farnsworth. Just an awesome little character. Just portrays like the old man, and I think he's like 100 and some years old. But yeah, Philip is awesome. Bender is amazing in the series. Zoidberg is weird, and man, Leela is probably Leela, Bender, and probably Scruffy. Scruffy is like a character on the side and all that, but I don't know. Poor little Scruffy. I love him. But yeah, there's so many good characters in the series. Probably two of my favorite episodes, and pretty sure everybody. Luck of the Friarish and Jurassic Park. The probably, in my own honest opinion, probably two of the greatest series, um, two episodes in series. Pretty much, Fry loses his dog when he goes in the future and all that, and he sees that his dog lived many many years after. He wants to bring him back, but he decides not to. And Luck of the Friarish, we got we find out that that he had a brother. What was his name again? I don't remember. Philip J. Fry and damn it, I can't remember what his brother's name was. But yeah, yeah, we got flashbacks and all that, how his life was and everything with his brother and such. He thought that his brother hated him and everything. And yeah, they're just pretty much trying to go to a cemetery to um, steal from the corpse and everything, but finds out. I'm not gonna say the thing and all that it happens, the punchline um, in the episode, but yeah, it's just pretty much it hurts him to see that he was wrong for doing what what he was about to do and all that. So, anyways, I think I'm gonna go right now. Oof, that is long, close to 15 minutes talking to you people out there. Um, Hope a lot of you people out there enjoy this. Um, at some point, I will do another video like this, either live action or my favorite certain type of movies and all that, either horror, probably top 20, top 10, top 30, something like that. But anyways, good day.